If you're over 50 and still running strong, here's the truth. You don't break down because you're getting older. You break down because you recover poorly. And most runners are wasting time on recovery methods that feel good but don't actually help. Today I'm going to walk you through what works, what probably doesn't, and what I personally use every single week. Hi, I'm Ralph, the Ageless Runner, and if you want to run smarter, go longer, and stay ageless, you're in the right place. Let's talk about recovery, because fitness builds during training, but performance improves during recovery. First, let's level set. After a hard run, like intervals, hills, long runs, your body is dealing with micro-muscle damage, inflammation, nervous system fatigue, and connective tissue loading. Delayed onset muscle soreness, or DOMS, typically peaks 24 to 48 hours later, and that's normal. Now, DOMS isn't lactic acid. It's structural disruption and inflammatory response inside the muscle. What recovery should do is restore range of motion, improve circulation, reduce excessive tightness, and allow tissue repair. And notice what I didn't say, magically erase soreness. That's not how physiology works. Let's start with what actually helps. Number one, and most importantly, is easy movement. Light walking or very easy cycling increases blood flow without adding stress. This is one of the most consistently supported recovery strategies in the literature. Low-intensity movement enhances circulation without compounding tissue damage. Number two is sleep. I know it's boring, it's not clickable, but growth hormone release and tissue repair peak during sleep. If you short this, nothing else matters. Number three, protein and carbohydrate intake, especially for older runners. We become less efficient at muscle protein synthesis as we age. You need adequate protein post-run, roughly 20 to 40 grams depending on body size, to support repair. Number four, targeted soft tissue work. This is where tools can actually be useful. Foam rolling and similar soft tissue techniques have been shown to temporarily improve range of motion and reduce perceived soreness. Now, the important word here is temporarily. They don't repair muscle fibers, but they can improve comfort and mobility, which helps you train consistently. And consistency beats perfection every time. And this is where I want to show you something that I use and I really like, and that are percussion massagers. I actually have 4 percussion massagers in my home today, including the new Bob & Brad L7 Ultra Massage gun I want to talk to you about today. Because there are some features in this gun that are different from other guns that I've seen and I've used. But let me first talk about how's it like other guns. Well, like a lot of massage guns, it has a pistol grip, very common. It has 5 different speeds that you can use to work on your muscle. That's very common. My other guns have that. And other things it has multiple heads. It has a flat head, it has a round head, it has a fork head, and it has a bullet head. And so those are very common in many massagers. Now I want to start talking about some of the things a little bit different, and that's this head right here. This head is a heat and infrared head. You can actually use different levels of heat and different levels of infrared therapy on your sore muscle to help with that soreness. I've not seen that combination in other massagers. The other thing about this massager is the way the heads go on. These heads actually screw on. The other massagers I have, they actually are just a friction fit and you just press them on. Another unique thing about the Bob & Brad L7 is that the head angle is adjustable. There are 5 different positions here. You can adjust that depending on your muscle and your location. But probably the most unique and novel thing is this extension handle that snaps right on here. Now you can take this massager and reach around and do your back, reach around and do your glutes, make it easier to get some of those muscles on your backside there. So again, it's a really unique device, not terribly expensive. It's on Amazon. I think as I record this, it's around $90. Now, if you're interested in this, there is a link down below to Amazon and a coupon code that you can get one for yourself. And what I like about percussion therapy and the way it basically works through mechanical stimulation. It increases local circulation and can temporarily reduce muscle stiffness. And the heat function that the L7 has may improve tissue extensibility, which is especially helpful before light mobility work. And as for red light therapy, research suggests it may influence mitochondrial activity and inflammation pathways. And some studies show modest improvements in recovery markers. But let's be clear, this is incremental, not transformational. So I typically use this percussion massager like the L7, 2 to 3 minutes per muscle group after a run, my calves, my glutes, my hip flexors, upper back. Sometimes I use it before a run, but not every time. It's good for waking up the muscle. Again, you don't want to be too aggressive. You're not chasing pain. And again, it's not a replacement for strength training. It's a comfort and mobility tool. Used properly, it helps me stay loose and consistent, and that's the real value. Let's talk about the stuff that's overhyped. Number one is ice baths for every run. Cold water immersion can reduce soreness short term, but research shows routine post-training cold immersion may blunt strength and hypertrophy adaptations. If you're in heavy competition mode, fine. If you're trying to build capacity, be careful. Number two, extreme stretching when sore. Aggressive static stretching on already damaged tissue can increase irritation rather than reduce it. Number three, the no pain, no gain self-massage. If you're grinding into tissue and holding your breath, you're doing it wrong. Recovery should calm the nervous system, not stress it. So let's look at the big picture, and here's the honest truth. Recovery tools don't make you faster. Consistent training does. But smart training lets you train consistently, especially after 50. Your tissues can still adapt, your fitness can still improve, but your margin for error is smaller. Use tools wisely, sleep seriously, eat properly, and move daily, and that's how you stay in the game. Now, if this video helped you, let me know what recovery method works best for you down in the comments. And if you want to continue to learn how to run smarter, go longer, stay ageless, please consider liking the video and subscribing. Again, I'm Ralph, the Ageless Runner. Thank you for being here today.